Previously on the Burrell Bitchy Show. Doom doom. People, I'm staying with friends who I owe my life to, basically. Thank you so much for them. I'm trying to get out as quickly as possible, but it's not like they're rushing me and saying that you need to get out. So thankful for them helping me out while I'm looking for my room and stuff like that. 2 minutes later. The next day they said, bitch, you gotta go. What up, everybody? It's me, Bitchy, here back giving you another show. Here back with an update. Bitch, it's been about, a week or two since I made that video live from Santa Monica Beach, which is like my favorite place to be in LA. Bitch, it's been a wild ride. It's been, if you're from Chicago and you go to, Six Flags Great America, it's been a raging bull. It's been a demon. It's been a shockwave for those who really used to go to Great America in Chicago. It's been a ride. I've been up, I've been down, and now I'm back up. I'm all the way up. I'm way up. I feel blessed. Any other song that has up in it, I'll say that one too. I'm the Disney movie Up, with the balloons in the house and everything else. I'm up. So, bitch, let's rewind back to the little clip that we played at the beginning of the video of me being, grateful and thankful to people who were letting me stay with them in LA when I first got here. To update you all, at that point, I think that I had been here for maybe a week or two. By week 2, I had 2 jobs locked in. One that I was already working, one that started, after the new year. After the new year was going to start. And it started, and I'm working both now. Getting my life, loving both. Love, my pizza job. All of my coworkers there are sickening. I love my fellow cashiers. I love my manager. Hey to you all. Hey you all. And then my burger place job is sickening too. There's, room to grow, room to, advance if you're doing your job well. The people are hilarious. Shout out to my crew. You already know who you are, my crew that I kick it with after work. Shout out to y'all. Hey, you all. Y'all are hilarious, fun. I'm glad to finally have some friends in LA, kicking it after work, and, just talking and keeping it real with some people who are cool. But let's go back and talk about everything that happened after that video and after that little clip that we put up at the beginning of the video. So, it had been about 3 weeks. It was going on 3 weeks, a day before 3 weeks. And, I get a message from, one of the people I was staying with, like, we can't host you anymore. You've been there for over 3 weeks, and you just have to, I need you to leave tomorrow. It was literally that. It was, okay, you've been there for over 3 weeks. You've had a chance to stay with us for over 3 weeks, and I just need you to leave tomorrow. That was it. It was no, well, did you find a place? Or, what's your next move? I don't, it was none of that. It was just get out by tomorrow. And it was no tea. I was super grateful, still am super grateful for the help. I was able to stay for about 3 weeks. Like I said, I was only in, the person who messaged me's presence for about 8 days during those 3 weeks. But it did come off as I was just, there for 3 weeks and just such a big burden that I needed to leave by tomorrow. So it was no tea, it was no shade, it was no pink lemonade to me, really. You know what I'm saying? I was super grateful, still thankful. Showed that I was thankful on my show by saying thank you. Being thankful and saying thank you, that's the same thing right there. So, to me, like I said, there was no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade, which I made plenty of while I was there, and it was delicious. Everybody loved it. But to me, it was just like a friend would be like, bitch, we really enjoy having you. You can always come to us for help if you need it or whatnot, but, we kind of, been here for about 3 weeks, just probably trying to see, how many days left, or, how many more days do you think it'll be, or, we probably just need you to, if you could be out by this Friday, it's Monday, instead of saying be out by Tuesday, if you could be out by Friday, that may really be a big help to us or whatnot. I would have understood that, I would have taken that as a grain of salt and shook the rest on my french fries, but it was get out tomorrow. It wasn't, well, girl, what is your next move? I'm a little bit worried. I'm sorry about this. I'm a little worried for you. I hope that everything, works out or anything like that. It wasn't that. So in my book, it was no tea, it was no shade, it was no pink lemonade, deuces. I understand and I can leave. And I did. I packed my shit up and I left. Didn't know where I was going. From there, I went downtown to one of my cousin's friend's house. And she was like, you know, well, you can stay with me if you need be. You know, we can split this studio. It was a small studio, y'all. The size, not even, maybe of this room that I'm in now. And I'm not giving you what's the name because it's the same house. But the size of the room that I am in now, perfect for one person, but two people was like two pigs squeezing a blanket. Well, one pig and one skinny girl squeezing a blanket. It was uncomfortable, and I felt bad for putting somebody who I didn't even know in that kind of predicament. So I was like, you know, thank you, but no thank you. I'm not gonna take up your space. I'm not gonna work. I'm not gonna be in your space. I'm gonna figure it out on my own. Thank you though. So shout out to my cousin, Hermione, and her husband Martin for helping me, allowing me to stay in their office for a few days while I still looked, taking me to go look, and then taking me to find what's not mine. You know, what I was wanting and what I now claimed and what's not mine, which is a room to rent that I don't have to share with anybody or sleep in a hostel with 8 people that I don't know who may steal my shit at any time while I'm at work or while I'm even there sleeping, you know? So all praises be to God. It's no tea, it's no shade, it's no pink lemonade. Like I said, I'm very thankful to those people who helped me. But in my opinion, the way that it was done was just saying get out by tomorrow and never even asking, not even once. One of them texted me 4 or 5 days after kicking me out to see, oh hey, how are you? I haven't heard from you. I don't think it really matters where I am now. But I could be dead or on Skid Row with the rest of the homeless people for all you guys care and the way it seemed to me. But like I said, it was no tea, it was no shade, it was no pink lemonade, which I make very well with 2 cups of sugar and a little squirt of lemon extract. No tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. Okay? I did block one of them because I felt like, okay, you just felt like I was such a burden, but I was only there with you for 8 days. And then while I was there, you barely spoke to me. You gave me the impression that you didn't want me there at all from day one. And you just really seemed really annoyed with me. So I was just like, okay, that's not a friend. Why do I need them on my friends list? Why do they need to know what I'm doing? Why do they need to see how I'm doing or if I'm making it? They didn't care when they told me to get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. We have a lot of hot topics to get into, and we're going to get into them right now. I spent too much time on that anyway. First off, I want to talk about this Chris Brown versus Soulja Boy boxing match that we're about to get, I guess, supposedly sponsored by Floyd Mayweather. And just say that they both need to sit the hell down. It's really stupid and it's really lame to me. I guess this is a ploy for them to get a coin, to get a check. You know. Spin a check and get it right back, basically. I like that song. I can spin a check and get it right back. And one of my friends was like, yeah, you get it back again 2 weeks later when you get paid again. That was hilarious. So shout out to him for that. But Chris and Soulja, sit down. This, I guess, all started when Soulja Boy liked one of Karrueche's pictures on Instagram. And I guess Chris Brown, for some odd reason, still feels like Karrueche is his property, and she's not. I'm sorry, Chris. But you made your bed and you laid in it after you made it and it was dirty again. Shit. You had your cake and you ate it too. You can't do both. You can't make the bed, lay in it, and think it's not going to get messed up. The covers aren't going to be wrinkled and messed up after you laid on it. You know what I'm saying? So, Chris, I told you in my remix, get rid of all them thoughts and Karrueche too. Make me a bae, just me and you. I'll play like a homie, I won't even tell your crew. Okay? I can play the role, trust me. But Chris and Soulja, sit down. I'm not feeling it. I won't be watching it. If somebody wants to Periscope it for free, then I'll watch it. But I'm not going to pay pay-per-view to watch that. Next, I want to talk about this shooting, another senseless mass murder, I guess, at the Florida airport. And just tell people to start paying attention to your surroundings. One thing about me is I'm a people reader. I'm a surrounding reader. I don't care if I'm at the airport. I don't care if I'm at the movie theater. I don't care if I'm at the grocery store. I don't care if I'm at my weed man's house. I'm paying attention to everything that's going on around me. I'm looking at this person like, okay, he's walking funny. What does he have in his hand? Or why does he have a knife? Why is he walking with an axe? I'm paying attention to everything. I don't care what it is. I'm paying attention to my surroundings. Because you don't know people. You don't know what people are thinking, what people are doing. So I just want to tell people to pay attention to your surroundings. If you see something, say something. No snitching and all that stuff. Snitches get stitches, but people who don't say nothing get killed. Shit. If you see something, say something. Basically is what I'm saying. Don't put yourself in that. Don't put yourself in that kind of predicament to where you're seeing something and you're like, okay, he has a machine gun, but maybe he has a license. If you see something, say something. I don't care what it is. Next, I want to talk about the Chicago idiots who decided to, imbeciles, fucking dumbass people from Chicago who decided to kidnap somebody and put it on Facebook Live of them slapping and beating him up, talking about ransoms and all this other stupid shit. And just say, where are the parents? I'm just grateful and I'm thankful to God that I had two parents in my life, mother and father, stayed together whole life, raised all three of the kids, and gave them some common sense. Because a lot of people don't have common sense. And it's something that's really supposed to be common, among people, but it's not. It's not Common the rapper. It's supposed to be common, but it's not. These idiots, I hope that they throw the book at them. I hope they throw every Harry Potter book at them, actually. And those are thick books, so I hope they throw every Harry Potter book at them when they go to court. They've been charged with a hate crime, because I guess they were saying I hate white people, or F white people, or F Donald Trump, which I agree with, F Donald Trump, but you don't have to go kidnap somebody and put it on Facebook Live. I mean, come on. I'm off that. I'm not even finna give that imbecility a new word any more of my time. Next, I want to talk about President Obama and Michelle Obama's final speeches that they gave this past few days. Michelle's speech definitely had me in tears of just, talking about hope and talking about that she hopes that she made us proud, which she did. My first lady slayed. This is the first lady that I can absolutely just say slayed my entire life for all 8 years. And then President Obama doing his last night definitely had me, in my feelings. Because, my favorite part was just like when he was like, Michelle LaQuanda Robinson. And he gave her that look. I just want somebody who looks at me the way that the president looks at the first lady. It was just amazing. I was in my feelings. I had to fan the tears that were forming in my eyes. And I just got my life. So I'm going to miss the Obamas. I'm just going to miss the Obamas. We have, 9 days before President Dump takes office and, maybe possibly ruins things. So let's just relish in these 9 days of our memories of the Obamas. Shout out to the Obamas. Next, I want to talk about this Mariah Carey fiasco, which was requested by my boo Chels. Hey Chels, Miss Cinnamon. Sprinkle some cinnamon on my oatmeal. Mariah lip syncing, getting caught with the whole lip syncing thing, talking about she was sabotaged, woo. We all know that Mariah Carey lip syncs. We all know that Honey's voice is gone. That box has been worked over, Hunty, for decades. And that's why I don't fault Mariah Carey, because I know that once upon a time, not long ago, she was a pro. She slayed our favorite's favorite back in the day with that voice. She was hitting those whistle notes. She was, up in there whistling and all that stuff. So it's not like that she could never sing. If I felt that Mariah Carey could never sing, I would be like, bitch, you're lip syncing, you suck, da. But I know that she's an icon, she's a legend, she's the highest selling female artist of all time. And once upon a time, she could sing. She just can't now. Shit. Can't fault her for that. She worked that box over, honey. That box is worked, honey. I'm talking Rihanna worked, okay? Work. It's worked. It's not there anymore. But leave Mimi alone. She still can lip sync. She just needs to go to the school of Janet Jackson and the school of Britney Spears for lip syncing. That's all, Mariah. No tea. If you need any help, I can lip sync for my life, honey. I'm a graduate of the RuPaul Lip Sync for Your Life college university. So if you need any help with that, DM me, text me, girl. I'm on Twitter. I'm on all the social media. Next, I want to talk about Beyonce, my girl B, because I didn't get to talk about this, for Sling and headlining Coachella this year, bitch. Sadly, the tickets are $4.99, and I'm not paying $500 to possibly be 200,000 people back hearing B. I need to be, if I can get there, bitch, 2 days early and wait in line to be first on stage, and I'm going to be right there as B is slaying in front of me, then I'll do it. But I'm not paying $500 to be behind 300,000 people in a field somewhere hot as hell, feigning from being thirsty and stuff. No, not doing it. I'll wait for the next tour or I'll watch it on Periscope. But shout out to B for slaying Coachella. Beyonce, if you need me to come out there and slay Formation with you, I know you're probably rehearsing now, getting ready for April. I'm ready. Go ahead and watch my D Nation tour where I remix your opening of the Formation tour, and just, call me and let me do that, because I think it's my turn finally. You watch all these other YouTubers, you give all these other YouTubers lives. I've been, chronicling and, repping you for a while, B, so hit me, girl. I want to tell y'all to leave Vivica Foxx alone. Vivica Foxx has this all male review where she has her strippers, and I guess she said that she didn't really want men to be there. She never said gay men, she just said men. And then the gays all got in their panties. Their panties, because I don't wear panties, I wear boxers. I wear briefs, actually. Boxer briefs, thanks. Their panties saying, oh, she don't want gay men in her thing. Okay, well, fuck you, Vivica. No, she just doesn't want men there. And that's one thing that I've noticed working with all these straight people. They don't mind gay people. They just don't want to have gay people hitting on them. And if they're strippers and don't want men to see them dancing, that's fine. Shit. Everything is indiscrimination, y'all. Let's get it together, girls. To my sisters and my sisters. Let's get it together. Everything isn't about gay people. Leave Vivica alone. I want to talk about Kim Burrell losing out on all of her coins, honey, after, coming for the gays. She actually did come for the gays, so don't leave her alone. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, but I have an opinion that people who eat chitlins are nasty as hell and deserve to go to hell. But I don't have to tell everybody that. I don't have to put my opinion out there for everybody. Some opinions are better left unsaid. Some things are better left unsaid, honey. Trust me. There's a lot that I want to say, but it's better left unsaid. Why say it, Why cause that drama? Why cause that stress? So, Kim, you should have just kept it to yourself. Preacher or not, you should have just kept it to yourself. Everybody doesn't need to know that you hate gays. Okay. Like I said, I hate people who eat chitlins. It's nasty. It's disgusting. It smells like shit, but they put it in their mouth and they eat it with hot sauce. That's disgusting to me, but I don't tell everybody. You get what I'm saying? Thank you. I want to talk about Nicki and Meek and, just tell Meek to keep his head up. I know he took too many L's already in 2017. Literally L. Falling and slipping off the ice a few days ago off the stairs at his mom's house. Go ahead and watch that video if you haven't seen it. And then, like I said, losing Nicki. Nicki was like, I'm single. Me and Meek aren't together anymore. I'm single. And, I'm focusing on music. And, yeah, I'm Nicki Minaj. So, Meek and Nicki broke up, y'all. No more Omika. But I think they'll get back together eventually because she seemed like she really liked him. And it just looked like they was having fun. So, hopefully I'll get back together. Next, I want to talk about this Fetty Wap sex tape and just say I'm not interested. His P2P didn't even look big. Whoever that was sucking on it didn't look like she was doing a good job, and I'm just not interested in seeing it. Sorry, Fetty. Next. Somebody said the name of the porno sex tape should be One Eyed Monster. That was bogus but hilarious. Genius, One Eyed Monster. I'm feeling it. Fetty, get on that if you do decide to go ahead and release that. I want to talk about Kim K. She made her return finally after being robbed, and then they also updated us and let us know that they caught 17 people. I thought Kim said there was 4. Where these other 13 people come from? So I still, for some odd reason, feel like it might have been staged. They got it all on camera for. I'm just so. You know how dramatic they are, girl. So I don't know what it is. It could be for TV. It could be real. Who knows? Shit. But shout out to Kim. Welcome back to social media, girl. I'm in LA now. If you need an assistant, or if you need, anybody just to go pick up your dry cleaning or something like that, DM me, girl. I'm open. I'm ready. I have an open little schedule I can do. Next, I want to talk about Dylann Roof and say thank you to those jurors who sentenced him to death. For those of you who don't know who Dylann Roof is and live under a rock, this is your news portion of the show. Dylann Roof was the guy who went into the church and killed up all the black people. The white cuckoo nut bird who went into the church and killed all the black people. Sentenced to death, and he deserves it. I hope they shock the hell out of him. I hope they give him a Pikachu thunderbolt through that electric chair, honey. I want them to say Pikachu before they pull the lever down, bitch, just to give it the effect that it was that kind of a thunderbolt. So deuces, Dylann. I won't see you soon, but deuces, Dylann. I want to say that I'm praying for J.R. Smith and his wife. They had their baby. I think they said it was 21 weeks. Full pregnancy is about 40 weeks, so she was really early. And they said that she's, day to day, but doing well. And I'm just sending my prayers out to them because J.R. Smith is fine as hell. And he seems like he's a cool person. Looks like he turns up every now and then. I like a person who turns up. So, praying for J.R. Smith. Last but not least, I need to give a big yes, ma'am, to Taraji P. Henson and all the girls from Hidden Figures, slaying the box office, making $22 million, honey. And they said that a black woman cannot sell in the box office. Think again, sweetie. Black girl magic. I'm not a black girl, but I'm black. So I rep for my black girls. Black Girl Magic, $22 million. Shout out to Taraji. Hopefully this opens more doors for her to do more serious film. And hopefully one day to get her sickening golden statue, and I will be there because I'm in LA, so I'm gonna be definitely going to the Oscars, definitely going to the Grammys, and definitely going to the BET Awards to see who I can see during those weekends. We're about to turn the road bitchy up. Like I said, I found a place finally, so more videos are definitely gonna be coming. I know I've said that how many umpteen times, but the stress of not having somewhere to live trumped me wanting to make a video. But I'm back, bitches. I'm back. And I'm not going anywhere. In my New York Tiffany Pollard voice from Flavor of Love. Anyway, y'all, follow me on Twitter at lookat_dnow88. Follow me on Instagram at dnice1288. And follow me on Snapchat if you want to see the daily tea at the11288. Deuces. I'm back, bitches.